You wake up and tell yourself, okay, this is it. I'm gonna do it today. You feel determined, motivated. You make your to-do list, open the file, grab some coffee, but then you check your phone. You answer a few messages. You decide to get organized first. And hours later, it's dark outside and nothing's done. You tell yourself, tomorrow, I'll definitely do it tomorrow. But deep down, you've said that before. And you're tired of this cycle because even though you're not doing the thing, you can't stop thinking about it. You carry the weight of it everywhere. Here's the truth no one tells you. Procrastination has nothing to do with laziness. It's not about time or energy. It's about emotions and avoiding them. Let's unpack what that means and what you can finally do about it. This is episode 1 of our new series, Why You Procrastinate and How to Stop for Good. In this video, you'll learn why you procrastinate on things you actually want to do, the emotional loops that keep you stuck in inaction, a story about how I delayed something small but meaningful for months, and the first mental shift that helped me finally start moving again. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by a task, paralyzed by perfectionism, or caught in that shame spiral of, why can't I just do it? You're not broken. You're not alone. And this episode is your starting point. Let me tell you a story. There was an opportunity I really wanted, a chance to collaborate with someone I admired, someone I'd followed for years. All I had to do was send them a short, polite email. No pressure, no pitch, just a message saying, hey, I'd love to connect. But instead of writing it, I overthought every single word. I rewrote the first sentence 15 times. I doubted the tone, the subject line, even the spacing. Then I'd close my laptop and think, tomorrow, I'll feel braver tomorrow. Days passed, then weeks, and before I knew it, 3 months had gone by. The opportunity closed, the window shut. And I sat there with this heavy feeling in my chest, like I'd disappointed myself, even though I hadn't done anything at all. That was the moment I realized I didn't procrastinate because I didn't care. I procrastinated because I cared so much it scared me. The psychology of procrastination. Let's break this down. You don't procrastinate because you're lazy or lack discipline. You procrastinate because doing the task triggers uncomfortable emotions, things your brain tries to protect you from. Here are 5 of the most common emotional roots of procrastination. Fear of failure, rejection, or being judged. Shame, especially if you've messed up before. Perfectionism, the belief that if it's not amazing, it's not worth doing. Overwhelm. The task feels too big, so your brain shuts down. Identity conflict. You don't believe you're the kind of person who can do this thing. Instead of saying, I'm scared, I won't do it well, we say, let me check my emails first. Maybe I need more research. I'll do it when I'm in the right headspace. It feels productive, but it's not. It's emotional self-protection disguised as rational decision-making. Here's the real kicker. Every time you avoid something, you get a short-term emotional reward. You feel relief, safety, calm. But long-term, you feel worse. You add the guilt to the pile. You question your ability. And the task becomes emotionally heavier than before. This becomes a cycle. You avoid the task, you feel bad for avoiding it. That bad feeling makes it harder to start. So you avoid it again. This is what psychologists call the procrastination cycle. And breaking it starts with understanding that your brain isn't sabotaging you. It's trying to protect you, just in the wrong way. Let me give you some quick scenarios. If any of these sound familiar, you're not alone. You delay sending a message because you're worried how it'll be received. You avoid opening an assignment because it reminds you of past failures. You keep researching instead of starting because what if I mess it up? You clean your space obsessively, not because it's dirty, but because it gives you a sense of control when everything else feels scary. Procrastination isn't avoidance of the task, It's avoidance of the emotion attached to the task. So what actually helped me shift? It wasn't more discipline. It wasn't productivity hacks. It was this one thought. I don't need to feel ready. I just need to feel willing to begin. I stopped waiting for confidence, for clarity, for courage. Instead, I said, I'll show up with the fear, with the mess, with the doubt. And that simple act of starting imperfectly created momentum. Not confidence first, momentum first. Here's something I now tell myself all the time. Action is not the reward for feeling good. Action is the thing that makes you feel good. Tiny strategies to try today. Let me leave you with 3 small things you can try right now. The 5-minute rule. Tell yourself you'll just do 5 minutes. That's it. Open the file. Write the first sentence. Skim the chapter. Often, starting breaks the emotional wall and you go far beyond 5 minutes. Start ugly. Give yourself permission to write a messy draft, record a bad take, or sketch a rough version. Momentum matters more than mastery. Label the emotion. Before avoiding something, pause and ask, what am I feeling right now? What's the emotion I'm avoiding? Naming it often reduces its power by half. I used to think procrastination was a moral flaw, like I wasn't disciplined enough, focused enough, strong enough. Now I see it as a signal. Hey, something here feels unsafe. Let's pause. Let's breathe. Let's start small. And I do. Sometimes it's awkward, sometimes I resist, but I don't shame myself anymore. Because every time I show up, even just a little, I teach my brain we can do hard things, even when they're scary, even when we don't feel ready. What's something you've been avoiding lately? And what emotion do you think might be underneath that avoidance? No judgment, just awareness. Comment below. You never know who else might feel less alone because of your story. Next up in this playlist, the real reason motivation never lasts. We'll dig into why you start strong but fall off after a few days, and how to build systems that don't rely on hype or energy. This next one is a game changer. I'll see you there.